Hello, my Leos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Yep, I am Debbie. We're reading for March 31st, April 1st, and 2nd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've done an overview where I talk about the cards and time for a divine intervention. And I also remind you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. So let's go right into, for our Leos, what's going to be going on, how the energies are all about for you. We are entering towards that full moon. We're not quite there. We are transitioning. We do have some, it's going to be just an interesting energy, interesting transitional energy. Things have to move. Things have to move, but we want to keep ourselves very, very positive as they are moving. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what do you have for our lovely, lovely Leos? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. The first one is reversed, so that is a little stronger energy. Let's see if I have to do any auto focusing with these. Not sure yet. So here we go. First card is the 5 of water. Something happens and it's like it had to happen this way. It is meant to be this way. The only thing about it is it's not necessarily something we wanted. It wasn't how we wanted it to be. So we have a 5. 5 has a change of energy, positive, negative. It could be either way. It's just a matter of, just how is this supposed to work out for us? It's leaving something behind. We do have that water energy that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and all of the players are playing right now. Everybody has something. Pisces has that Neptune and that Saturn. Cancer has that Mars. So it's not necessarily a comfortable energy around us. It doesn't mean, though, that it's a bad energy. Like I said, it is something that it had to happen this way for things to move forward. So what might be considered a little bit of an inconvenience, it actually will free you emotionally, spiritually, and it will just open doors up for you. I know it just doesn't feel that way, but it really it comes down to the heart of the matter, and something that maybe you haven't really been looking at or really acknowledging, and it just has to be addressed. Okay. So this is things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Like I said, not the way you wanted it to happen, but it will have it will actually work out better for you. Okay? So there is a letting go so something new can come in. Next card is the 10 of fire. So now we have a 10. 10 is a transitional energy. 1, new beginnings. 0, God source energy. Fire is your energy. Also Aries and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, very determined. It's very committed energy. So whatever this is, it seems like it's hard on you. It seems like it's on your shoulders. It's like you're carrying the weight of the world. You're carrying a big burden going forward. You need to make sure that you're asking for help. You need to make sure that you are asking for divine help. Your angels, your spirit guides. I say ask God, Holy Spirit, because you do not have to go through this alone. Whatever this is, it is hard on your shoulders. It does feel like, can I breathe even? But again, this is a temporary space. This is a temporary time for you. Okay? Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Your next card, the 9 of air. So the 9 of air, again, so this is not necessarily the best energies around. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of, oh my gosh, am I going to get through this? Am I going to go, are things going to work out the way they need to work out? The 9 is about completion, okay? It's a completion energy. It's like you've got everything you need. Now, just move forward. Move forward with this. A lot of this is you're holding on. This is you holding on instead of just letting go and saying, God, you got to take care of this. Air energy, again, is our Aquarius, our Gemini. It's our Libra energy. So you've just got a lot of turmoil, a lot of worry, a lot of things on your mind right now, and you're just kind of wondering, where do I go? What do I do? That remember, this is what the energies are like. This does not mean that this is what is going to actually work or happen for you. It's just this is a lot of times you come to this before you make some major changes and just kind of say, no, I've got to make some changes. I need to breathe again. I need to have I need to have fresh air again. So the 9 of air is expecting the worst, but it's also self-fulfilling prophecies. It also talks about sleepless nights. So it's worry. It's a worrisome energy. It's not an easy energy. You are not, you're not alone in this. You don't have to be alone. And the thing is, there is a silver lining. You just have to, you have to embrace that. You have to keep that in your thoughts, in your mind. Okay? So let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, come on now. Holy Spirit. What else for our Leos? Because this one is like, it's not necessarily the easiest energies around us. It just feels like you're just doing a whole lot, my Leos. And part of it is maybe you're just holding on a little bit too much. Let's see what we've got here. Material harvest. So this is the 9 of earth. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles. So whatever is going on in here, a lot of this is in your thoughts, in your mind. A lot of things are happening that you just don't understand, and you're just kind of like, why is this all going on? And then you come up with this. This is the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of earth. This is money comes in. This is living a good life. So whatever this is all about, it's really interesting because it pops, at least your security, your finances, all come out the way they need to come out. And it's not just all in your mind per se. Material harvest. So this could also be, everything you've been working for. Maybe there's something that you've been working for and you just think, how is this even going to happen? I don't know. And then it turns itself all around and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even expect this to happen. So again, there's a lot of emotional energy going on. There's a lot of your, oh my gosh, how much more can I take going on? There's a lot of this thought processes going on. And yet it all wraps itself up into this material harvest. Now remember, this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is where you see that beautiful woman who is very happy with her life. Things are happening the way they needed to happen, and maybe you just had to go through all of this in order to appreciate or in order to accept all of this. So energies aren't necessarily easy, my Leos, but the outcome, what you've gone through, the outcome is what you've been wanting, what you've been even expecting. So let's see what we've got here. What do we have here for angels of abundance? What words do you have for our Leos? Now, my Leos, this could also be that this is where and what you have been going through. I don't necessarily know if this is even for this weekend, but this could be just where you've been, what you've been, and this could be more what, this is seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay? Does that make sense? Because this is very intense to just be for the weekend. This is very intense to just be for the weekend. So this could be, in the last couple of months, in the last couple of years even. And then here you go. Here is your material harvest. Here is the, going back to the divine intervention, things paying off. Okay, let's see. So let's see. What do we have? Angels of abundance, what would you like to say to our Leos? What do you want to say to our Leos? Sometimes I don't do this, but sometimes I'm reading and I'm like, oh, can we just reshuffle these cards? But you know what? That's not how we do this. Anyway, next, this card here. Okay, what? Oh, Obstacles and blocks are lifted. I don't think we've seen this one before. That looks like Archangel Michael there. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Wow, that kind of goes along with what I was just saying. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Wow. Wow. See, that goes along. These two go along. So it's kind of like a lot of this is moving away from you in order to open up with this. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Wow. But we have to be gratitude. We have to have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. What crystal or energy do we have for our Leos that would be very helpful? Here we go. And hematite, self-healing, grounding, right opportunities, justice. Okay, now, I said I would do these. Now remember, these, I'm always going to tell you, don't make life decisions based upon these, but these are fun. And so get your question ready. Okay, let's see. Okay, Holy Spirit, questions from our Leos. What or who would you like to answer, and how would you like to answer? Okay, these are the pink ones, so these are a little bit vaguer. So more vague. Here we are. Oh, that's pretty. Be assertive. Be assertive. Ah, that's not as vague as I thought it would be. Okay, my Leos, let me know, of course. Again, it was like, oh no, my Leos, what are we going to be in for this weekend? But blocks and obstacles are lifted. I like that a lot. Okay, so my Leos, please do me that favor by liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications, because it really, I know you hear it all the time, but it really helps. And it doesn't just help me, it helps anyone that you're watching. And it helps to support the channels. Okay, most important part though, my Leos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.